And I want you to see this because it's like, it's not a Choi Bar necessarily, but it's like a similar movement, right? Where, maybe I'm on Andy's back, and a lot of times I would say this is probably more realistic for me, at least in my game, when I can't get a second hook in. Like maybe he's just doing a good job of like getting that hook in, or just maybe like maybe I'm down on points and I need a submission, and 40 seconds isn't enough to get under that neck. Maybe we can change this transition, right? And a lot of it is being able to deep hook this far arm, right? At the same time as my left shin comes here and blocks the back of his head like this, right? So my shin does something like this, or my knee kind of like goes in the mat. I'm pinning his head to the mat as that deep hook comes in, right? So and this was like, Eddie was really good at this. And I'm sure you go on YouTube, you'll probably find Eddie assassinating a lot of people with this. But a lot of times it was just him usually getting a deep hook on that far side. And as his left shin comes across the back of his neck, my bottom leg has to come across his belly, right? So I'm not gonna like lace my foot by his ankle or anything like that, because I need this right leg across his belly, something like this, right? Because we're looking for that armbar, right? So if you're like snaking and trapping the ankle with your foot, you're gonna have to get that out, right? So let's just say I don't have that in. I get my deep hook. It's 1, 2, and then we fall to our side, right? So a little bit different than earlier where my left foot was already on the inside, right? This is more like a butterfly hook on the back of his neck, right? And a lot of times you can use this to kind of help you create tension on the neck and maybe distract and try to break his grip, right? So, and what I mean is like my left leg will almost like extend and kick away. You see that? As my hands start to climb and I start to extend my back. So I'm kicking with my left leg, boom, there goes the break. And then right here, we try to finish the same way. I either take that elbow towards my hip, or maybe he's gonna hit that roll. Same thing, whoop, whoop. And then we can finish like that, right? Very similar movement, except there's a butterfly behind the head, right? And again, we're doing this mainly when we can't get maybe a second hook. Maybe I can't, and I'm just right here. Boop. Go ahead, you can roll catch you. Bam! Or maybe, was that in a different position? Triangles. All the same, right? Maybe your leg lane's a little bit different. But ideally, there's 3 things happening. It's like a deep hook. This leg's kind of coming here behind the head. And then we're just flopping to the side, potentially trying to finish here. Boom. Right into that armbar. Make sense? Let's play around with that. Ready, 1, 2.